And majority of people forget the lesson of Muhammad Ali telling those people, I ain't fighting in you guys' stuff because those are my brothers over there. And I'm not gonna go over there to kill some of my brothers when you guys are here tormenting me every day. I'm not gonna, and he said that he's not gonna go over there and kill his brown brothers and sisters who look like him. But then he called himself black, or he was taught that he's black. But then when you check him out, he had a name that wasn't a black name. He had a Moorish name, Ali. And then he went to court and he won his case, that he didn't have to go fight. And he still became heavyweight champion of the world and all that stuff and still got the honor, and then he just died and everybody's, oh my God. But he told people, don't call us black Muslims. We're Muslims. He was specific as to not tie himself to that artificial position that the world has accepted that we are. All right? I don't know if there's anybody after us, but that's the end of the presentation. If anybody has any questions or anything like that, we can address some questions or anything else relative to what we were talking about. I don't know if anybody got to go in their wallets and go look at those IDs that they had to see if they're in all capital letters and all that stuff. Yes, sis?
Where else do you lecture?
Majority of, oh yeah, let me put some plugs up here. People could do their research. If you go downstairs outside of the room, we have a table set up. We got spirit, if the spirit allows it.
So if two people have the same sort of, I guess, or is similar spiritual, in the sense that they feel that something is wrong,
right?
And one person, comes
acts on it,
and one person doesn't.
Neglects the right. So the person who doesn't, the soul gave them keys. The soul gave them temple.
Okay.
And they got off the temple. Right?
Okay.
The spirit didn't listen to what the soul was dictating. And then the physical listened to the spirit that didn't listen to the soul. So now the physical and the spirit's were just wandering around. Whereas you had a specific, like it might have been, you went online and you saw the thing, oh, natural hair, power of natural hair, goddamn, something's wrong with it. I need to check that out or whatever.
Okay.
Or you just came here and you saw the flyer and it's, oh my God, so you followed what the soul was dictating.
So
because it was more
have to
energy.
Work on your spirit and soul
connecting,
so
right?
So that you are actually walking with a purpose. That's
exactly.
That's what
right.
we talk about.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So when the soul and the spirit do this, then the physical is going to be.
Right, and the cognitive dissonance then
disappears.
Okay.
Because you and yourself are actually doing this now.
That's
you
right.
and yourself are doing this. Mm-hmm. Whereas for, like we were saying with the individual who didn't come in here, we might have to sit her down and then tell her inside, why don't you come out of the body and then talk to her.
That's right.
So she can get the message. Because obviously she's not listening to X out here, but she'll listen to the dictates of her own soul. If the soul sat her down and broke it down, like, okay, this is why you have to go to the whatever like that, because you had this situation or whatever, your hair was falling out and all that stuff.
Yes, that's
and then
right.
So now you're here where you can understand why the whatever, but then, everybody has a right.
That's right.
To not know.
That's right.
They have a right to be ignorant.
They do.
If they want to, all right, do your thing.
Okay.
But people who are vibrating on the right frequency already know that ain't happening. They're not going to convince me about not knowing. You know what I mean? They're not right. Going to convince me, oh yeah, well, instead of a book, I read a newspaper or whatever like that. No, I'm gonna go with the book.
Right.
Oh, it's TV? No, I have cable. I'm going YouTube, watch something for 2 hours, opposed to watch this sitcom or whatever, or jumping basketball dunking guy. you know, put the energy where it's supposed to. But
Okay.
it's a process. But we got some stuff downstairs, books and DVDs
Yes.
and stuff that'll assist in the
Okay.
evolutionary process.
Good, good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem, sis. Thank you.
Audio. What up, killer people? Mechanics. Audio. Coons Q. What up? Mechanics. You know this is long overdue, right? I took the red, never told you take the blue pill. Nowadays rappers dressed like Cisco from Drew Hill. MCs let that fly, now youths are tripping for high. They Lysol, cough syrup, and alcohol mixing. Bath salt sniffing, lighting themselves on fire. The game ain't in me no more like Cuddy, not on the wire. Y'all frontin' like Brother Muzan, getting whooped like Slim Charles. I saw demons behind exec and A and our snarls, wanting me to compromise to optimize their train talk brainwash. Been rhyming out the box, won't see me without the locks. Heru Hawks, Moorish Ghostface, killer priests, walking with a swarm of bees. Here comes some borrowed scar, real MCs, bringing drama to you wannabes. No Smith and Wesson, on beats different lessons. It's truth, no discretion. We pulling energy from seven heavens. Audio mechanics leave an impression. Two Kushites carrying the rhyme covered in arc, no procession. Thunderclap, rap deafen. Wake you out your slumber, you're under. Audio mechanic legends, the answer, no questions. No statements or minds for containment and camps for concentratement. It's long overdue. Time to wake up from your mental enslavement. Al Moroccans. Told you about Alfred and vaporizing chambers. Told you about Alfred and vaporizing chambers, FEMA coffin and camps, biometric palm stamps, paying for things scanned, body parts like cyborgs. God is an action word, don't call for my Lord or Christ or Savior to help or guide you. Since they never answer when you call, no need to try to. Got them to correct status or China might buy you. Find your organless body floating in the bayou. I do my best to uplift, that's more than most that got one charge, expunge and they wanna boast. Why? When that court is administrative, meaning you won your case on an admin slave ship. Status of the court is not even a court. Plus I'm sure your expunge charge got tossed. So don't talk unless you can show a transcript, cause I'm not buying the Ku Klux Klan free man tricks.
Ooh, it's right, coming from the womb. It's got the place in ruins. The eyes resurrected, everything dead now has been manifested. Ooh, it's right, back from the tomb for ya all get consumed. Young-minded and reckless, the eye can't stand when we divided defenseless.
I stay packing these metaphysical stackables, not Lego lines I wrote back in the capital. In a committing past life, carving stones uncrackable. Most of these rappers are drones, easily hackable. 360 deals keep them roped up and smackable. Living lifestyles that don't match their capital. Rockin' chains dripping, iced out and snatchable. While the agents stay coked up uncrackable. This movement ain't trackable, fake, fraud, and magical. It's mathematical, practical, true and factual. Active Moors keeping it moving on behalf of you. And these babies being birthed out of these ladies and civics they're never given, naming the daughters Mercedes and butlers they'll never have, but Bentleys all in their daydreams. It's crazy, living a timeline in AD, like watching your family get murdered in HD. Either we're in denial or we all got ADHD. Afro-dominant hyper-deficit on the daily.
The eyes resurrected, everything dead now has been manifested. Ooh, it's right, back from the tomb for ya all get consumed. Young-minded and reckless, the eye can't stand when we divided defenseless.
Sound the alarm?
ring the bell. This life is an illusion, don't get attached to the shell. It's an invasion and intrusion of your molecules and cells. Mind the words that you use and have you trapped, it's a spell. Part of the reason why we hooligans and humanity is fell, rejuvenated, renewed again. The bays and the L, from the mountaintop we shout, Juali is what we yell. Ready or not, you're gonna have to be prepared to rebel. Bodies lying on the ground, you ready for the smell?
Warning, 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 warning. Ready, ready, ready. Ready or not.
I keep Akashic records, while robotics wanna stomp in records. Concealed spirit in all our vessels, stay revealing with the moss all kept us from believing we'll be formula to ancestors. Treasures begin to open up my mind's book, tracing back reflection to a time look. Looking in the mirror, facing my crook. Higher self fighting to survive through what frauds took. Facades claiming to be gods, tempting daughters to alter their bards. Hook to Hollywood images at the cost of our knowledge and our mystics. Is this attempt to knock, block, clock our existence? Is this weapons of mass destruction? No future for our children. Is this mental warfare through cosmetics, nutrition? Is this time to wake up, recognize misfits, erase their existence? There's none of your nuclear threats that could kill this, could kill this, could kill this.
The place in ruins, the eyes resurrected. Everything dead now has been manifested. Ooh, it's right back from the tomb for ya all get consumed. Young-minded and reckless, the eye can't stand when we divided defenseless.
I hear him prophet quoting, I'm running with my chakras open. Actually acting, homie, not just hoping. This life is a bitch, so I am not eloping for this illusion. Traveling this plane surely won't be my conclusion. They'll say I have a contusion, thought process delusional. I ain't playing the game, so I ain't losing though. Are they ready? I doubt it. Should I worry about it? Nah, I'll go to war for more, guess I'm devoted. Here I come, ready or not, ready or not.
Living ready and not on purpose and with a plot. Don't get caught with a dot in the chest without an adequate level blessed or vest based on what we trust the most. It's of utmost importance that we trust the flow. It's how we grow from one point to the next. Simplify the complex. Since battle time, there's less time to define. Just act with less breath.
Ooh, it's right, coming from the womb. It's the place in ruins. The eyes resurrected. Everything dead now has been manifested. Ooh, it's right, back from the tomb for ya all get consumed. Young-minded and reckless, the eye can't stand when we divided defenseless.
Where you been, Hoach? You mind your motherfucking business. When my life fell apart, you didn't have any interest. When I had no job of my own, niggas want me sell white. What happened? We used to stick up stores, a squad was tight. Rob taxi drivers, sell ounces of blunt guts. A handful of crushed pine needles for dumb fucks. When I was down and out, you tried to drag me further. If I died following you, who'd be responsible for my murder? Wise men break when the funds get low. Trying to feed my family, all I'm seeing round town is blow. You heard about so-and-so? Fuck that nigga too, I heard he got dapped. Wasn't he a part of your crew? Many people found themselves a home under henchmanati. But who's your brother's keeper when you need their help badly? The whole time I'm gone, only few checked in. How's your children? We pray to God for their blessings. So when you hear this track, don't ask us, fuck all. Simple message you can pass to the rest. Hope she said, fuck y'all. And if I come back to stay, feel uncomfortable, you can say whatever you want, I think you're full of bull. No, I don't want your weed, I won't even take a pull. I've seen my life from so many angles, even through the wool. Pulled over my eyes, but I can see clearly the pain is gone. Thank heavens for my angels and all my children born. Fuck it like a pawn, lights, camera, action. I don't need wagon jumpers trying to join my faction. I'm not trying to break shit down, I'm not here for fractions. Read more books if you don't get it, or just ask them.
Ooh, it's right, coming from the womb. It's the place in ruins. The eyes resurrected. Everything dead now has been manifested. Ooh, it's right, back from the tomb for ya all get consumed. Young-minded and reckless, the eye can't stand when we divided defenseless.
Even though I'm king and a god, and these things that are hard, I can bleed and get scarred in this physical body. So I move like a sergeant, not like a pawn in this garden. Carving the path, not the first, not the last, till the end. It's a task for a master. Shattered the box, no keys, no locks, no sheep, no flocks, no pastors. starving for cabbage, hardening savage, causing the lavish, a pause in this status. Laws of the land is towards the advantage of bandits and bastards. We rise from the ashes.